again, more of that vowel diphthong playing in the word pacing, in the vocal line pacing. All right, y'all, we back with another vocal breakdown, and this one was requested for quite some time. I did a short analysis on TikTok a while ago, but over these last few months, I've been seeing their name pop up quite a bit in my comments, so I wanted to make sure I got to a full breakdown of this, because y'all know I like this kind of singing now. So y'all, let's dive in and get into this good singing. So at the beginning of this whole song, I feel like he started out with a ooh. They changed to a ooh, but the ooh was still really close. Ooh. So it almost had the semblance of a but because there's a ooh opening in the lips, it changed into a ooh. Ooh. Then oh, then he adds that grit on the oh with the compression. Then back to that soft ooh. The word is, and that S was almost pretty much omitted. Is that rain? So he really lays off of some of these consonants and pretty much like omits them or lessens them to a very high degree. Very high degree.
Are you crying again? Be the same.
Did you hear how soft that S is? Be the same. It wasn't be the same. Be the same. Very light. Even the B was light too in friction.
If I could hold you, my fam, I know it's hard to be alone.
It's almost like he holds his breathing muscles. I know it's hard. I know. And then adds that grit and adds that compression in here. I know it's hard. So he's approaching the grit with almost holding the air, if you will, or kind of keeping the breathing muscles really engaged the entire time. That's what it looks like to me. That's what it looks like to me. It's interesting. Huh.
A soul with no face is a lonely embrace, but I know it's hard. And I know it's hard.
No, that no had a little nasality in it. And I know. So it's that grit, that color plus nasality. I know. Instead of no, no. So I'm bringing my soft palate down. Ha ha ha. No, it's hard. To be alone. I know it's hard to be alone. The word is I know it's hard to be alone, but it's I know it's hard to be alone. Those O vowels are really puckered and really focused. I know it's hard to be alone. And before I keep going, I want to remind you to become a Geritone Plus if you want to recommend some other videos for this channel to do in the future. We're doing some videos and some requests already that the Geritone Pluses have already asked for in the YouTube channel membership. So if you want to be part of that community, I suggest you become a Geritone Plus, okay? Okay, let's get back to the song. Let's get back to the song.
Now this clown.
Now, a little vocal fry there. Now, clowns. He kind of paces the diphthongs within the beat. Clowns. Kind of like paces it within the beat or the pacing of the vocal line, if you will. Yeah.
Up between us all and the road ain't so clear, but we can still walk across. Cause I know it's hard.
Cause I know it's hard. He went through the vowel and closed it up as he went down. I know it's hard. And the D of hard is not there. Hard, hard, hard. The word is still H-A-R-D, hard, but it's hard. So the R is lessened too. Heart. It's there, but it's really lightened.
To be alone, a soul with no face is a lonely place, and I know it's hard.
No, it's hard. That hard had a more wider shape. No, it's hard. More wider in the shape there.
And I know it's hard to be alone, to be alone.
You can see his neck. To be alone. Those supportive muscles in the neck. So be alone, and then he's almost like looking down as he's singing. To be alone, be alone. Instead of be alone, it's be alone. To be alone, and he's adding that air pressure with the air holding and that grit, that compression in here.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, so little. Won't you come to me
Now, again, more of that vowel diphthong playing in the word pacing, in the vocal line pacing. And he's pacing it so freely. The beat is here, but boom, boom, boom. To be alone. To be alone. Oh. So he's giving that rubato, that push and pull to a high degree. To be alone. So I'm not on the beat necessarily, but I'm very musical. To be alone. Oh. To do that, you have to know about the structure of what you're singing in terms of how many beats you got, what's in the measure, all those things, to know how to do the rubato successfully in a case like this. You can't just start singing and just say, just follow me. No, he's still in the confines of the music in terms of how many beats are in each line, or how many beats are in the verse, or how many measures are in the verse. You know, I don't know how many counts are in the verse. He's still understanding that. That's why the transitions are so smooth, because he understands that and can give that rubato push and pull narrative word pacing, because he understands how it works within the song. He understands the structure, the bones of the song, so he can put the stuff in the song to make it really musical in this way.
I wanna hold you in every way I know how.
I wanna hold ya. Consonant modification. The word is hold you. Hold you. But he said hold ya. Hold ya. So it's almost like a H-O-L-J-A-H. Hold ya. Hold ya. So he phonetically changed the word, or changed two words and blended them into one. Phonetic blending, if you will.
'Cause it's lying with the power.
Do you see his torso? It's really still, really engaged. Every time he sings, he adds that torso engagement, that muscle engagement up in here and up in here.
I wanna hold you in every way I know how.
Woo! Yay! He really plays with the compression levels in here. That's a key thing with compression and grit and growls. You can play with how much you want to use. You don't have to go all the way in when you're growling or doing grit or compression, whatever you want to call it, squall. You don't have to go full throttle. Do a little bit. He comes in and out of that color, which shows us that he has control of that. It's not like he can't do anything else. He chooses this color. He chooses to go into this color here. Yay! So he lessens the compression, lessens the press when he comes out of that nuance right there, out of that little embellishment right there when it goes a cappella. He slides as a vocal slide, and then he comes into less compression, and the sound has less color to it in terms of less grit color.
But if there rain,
He uses a lot of vocal slides in the song too. He uses a lot of vocal slides on the ends of phrases, on the ends of words, at the beginnings of words.
or am I crying again? A soul with no face.
That cry, the K in cry was almost gone. Crying again. So again, he uses different levels of friction, different levels of consonant production, depending on what he wants to do. That's interesting. So he literally lessens the consonants or omits the consonants altogether in a way.
It's a lonely base, but I know it's hard, and I know it's hard.
That hon has some more nasality in it, and it was longer. With no D.
To be alone, to be alone. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, 'cause I know it's hard, and I know it's hard. But you ain't gonna be alone.
And I just love the rawness of his voice in this moment, how humane, and how we hear all of the little nuances and the colors that make this performance so unique. I love hearing that in people's voices, you know? I just love hearing this rawness, this kind of grit, this hard grit rawness in his voice. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed watching it with y'all. And as I will forever say to you, be vocally bold, creative, and aware, but most of all, be vocally you. I love you so much. I'll see you soon.